Hey you guys, what is up? How's it going? I'm back with another survival game, and we're going to get right into explaining this because it's about to switch to nighttime because I made it super short. So we have this squirrel, right? It's just a regular squirrel. I'm trying to catch it. Oh man, it didn't work. That's such a disappointment. Okay, we'll restart this. I think there's a glitch where if it's starting to detect me, it won't transform into what, you might ask? You'll see right here. Building the anticipation up again. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Here we go. It's nighttime, and bam! Zombie squirrel. Really freaky. And he goes totally crazy trying to kill you. And then as soon as it's back to daytime, if I can survive that long. Oh man. Bam. Turns into a harmless little squirrel. And if you kill the zombie squirrel, it'll actually drop 2 meat, I think, instead of just 1. So that's cool. And yeah. Let's show off some other stuff that I have. So if you notice, there's a pretty cool looking tree there. And what I did, I'm going to delete some of these, is I have this seed planter, and it actually randomizes what tree is created at the start of the game and all throughout when the tree regrows itself. So, bam! Oh, we only got 2 of the different kinds, but there is the one other kind, the actually first kind of tree. If we look over here, we can see it. I'm actually going to get rid of this shadow. So there's these 3 different kinds of trees, 1, 2, and 3. And how it works is the tree just selects a random variable. I just named it logs because I already had one called logs, and it's 1 to 3. So if logs is equal to 3, it'll create the tree 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then it destroys itself. And I also have a variable for how quickly the tree gets made, and this one's set to 0.5 because this is the very first seed that is created at the start of the level, and then this other one that the trees drop once they die, it's a random number from 200 to 300, so a lot longer growth time. I added random drops of string to the squirrel's brain, so if you kill the squirrels, there's like a 1 out of 3 chance. Actually no, I think it's really low. It's like 1 out of 10 chance of them to drop a string, and I think I'm going to use that to make a bow. I've been experimenting with that a little bit, but not too much. Actually, we can go over that. If I pull out this bow, I'll copy and paste it, and then make it not a template. So if we grab the bow, it'll say, oh, well, first I'll go over these instructions. It says hold I for instructions. So if I hold I have this nice instructions and controls page, which I think looks pretty good. I made the shift and tab buttons using the minus sign in the images, and I just made it the right size and put the letters at the same spot. And I actually used my same inventory brain for this, for like where the pickup interact goes and where the right mouse button goes, like it's the same. So that makes it pretty easy. So if I pick up this bow and I press Z, it goes into this screen, and it's way overpowered. But yeah, that's what it is right now. Wow, he's not even dead. Maybe, I don't even know if it does damage. I haven't worked on it too much. Okay, so here we go. We got some sweet drops from this squirrel. It does drop 2 meat. I don't know if I mentioned that, or just 1. Oh, I think it's because it was daytime when it died. So it won't be quite as glitchy when the daytime isn't so short, because all kinds of things can happen. We can pick up that and the string. And I do have string in the inventory page now. And I'm always noticing little things, like right here it still says night and day in the top right, and press Z to toggle zoom in the middle. So I need to fix that. There's still lots of little things, because it's really hard to make a totally polished game. So the axe still works where it'll drop 2, which is nice, even with all the other trees, because they have the same brain. And yeah, I think that's just about all I've added. I organized everything, so it makes it a lot easier to keep track of stuff. How you actually do that, make the names appear above it. You have to give it a name by going to the settings, and you change this name right here. And then you go to options, and then controls, and it's at the bottom. It says show object names. That took me a while to find. And another really cool thing. So if I do, let's say we go to this guy. Well, if we go to the same options page, and I didn't know about this, maybe you guys already do, and you hit show brain references, it'll show you every single place that this guy's brain is mentioned with a little line. So if we go over him, it's mentioned like a bunch way over by the crafting screen and into some of these variables for his health, and then the squirrels recognize him, all kinds of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And oh yes, one other thing I added, which I'll go over the brain to as well. If you press T, or just right now I have a cheat code. If I press T, it'll create this weapon holder, and so I place it the exact same way as the shelter. It has the same brain. Hope this squirrel doesn't kill me. And if you go over to it and you right click, it puts your weapon there. Oh man, he's scaring me. And you can just pick it up and put it back. It's it's a little bit glitchy if I have a bunch right next to each other. I need to work on fixing that. But it's pretty effective. I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. And how I did it is I had the weapon holder create the little guy. As soon as I make the weapon holder, as soon as I place it down, it creates the weapon. This weapon holder, which you saw in the last episode. And I made his, because he's not in the right position if I just create it at the weapon holder's position, the wood thing, that position. And so he moves up 0.5 and then he rotates. I think he rotates. Oh yeah, I changed his forward to be the world up. So then he faces up toward the sky, and that puts his arm in the right spot. So when you give him the weapon, it looks good on the weapon holder. And so that took me a bit of trial and error to figure out. That's about it. I still need to add like the bow and the weapon holder into the crafting. I haven't done that yet. And really, pretty much all that's left is either to get more animals, which I really don't know how to get around that because there isn't. The squirrel's the only animal. If we go into here, go to objects. I haven't bought anything yet with my credits. I'm stockpiling them. I don't know what for. Because there's nothing really that interests me that much. I have birds, actually, that can spawn and you can shoot them with the bow. And they drop like 3 meat. But they're super hard to hit. I need to make it easier. And I might add fishing. I think that's probably next on the list is to add fishing. Because that could be a good way to get food. Or maybe I could even add like some kind of farming. So yeah, comment what you guys think I should add. I think all that's left is for me to actually make the island. And then I should be pretty much done with this level. I haven't published it at all to Project Spark for anyone to play because I want it to be done to actually be a game. And I'm excited to do that. So that is going to be it for this episode, you guys. Thank you so much. 150 subscribers. Wow. It's amazing. It's crazy. I never expected this channel to be able to get that big. And every single subscriber makes me so happy. It's awesome. So thank you guys for all your comments and everything. And I will see you in the next episode. Thanks.